Welcome back to Your Hour. Joining me now is Jessie Gray. She is the president and founder.
I'm a lot of things. Flying Pig Improv, yeah.
And janitor.
Janitor. I get to clean the toilets and run the meetings and teach the classes. I wash my hands in between them.
That's good. Well, I know you've got a lot going on there, and it's really cool.
Yeah, I was just going through a brain dump. I have a new creative partner that's helping me out, Ryan Johnson. He was one of our troupe members and still is, but he stepped up and said, hey, I'd like to learn to coach and teach and do some of the other things and keep the calendar and run the troupe and, la, la, la. So I said, come on.
It's hard to turn downhill.
Oh, my God. Well, unless you're kind of a, one-man band. I've been a one-man band for a long time. And I've been training to accept help. and so having somebody like Ryan helping out. So I was doing a brain dump with him yesterday, and I realized, my goodness, we have a lot of things going on the calendar that I would like to tell people. And having this opportunity with your audience is fantastic. So, and I am looking at you're absolutely right. So, we have, for the first time at Flying Pig Improv, we're going to welcome children into our hearts. I'm always hesitant about kids because if they want to come to the shows, sometimes the language is a little rough, or we're dealing with adult themes and stuff. And they want to come to class, and the classes are really, I focus on adults because I think that we need that creative space, that place to brush off the stuff that we used to do or enjoyed doing at some point in our life, and we've kind of moved away from that. And so it's been an adult place. But there is a woman here in town. Her name is Charla Hale. And she has a lot of experience. She trained in New York and Chicago and all over the world, basically. And in Chicago with Second City and all kinds of wonderful experience she brings to Wichita. And she loves teaching. This Saturday, November 22nd, and there are two classes. So the one at 1 o'clock is Kids Improv, so ages 8 to 12.
Okay.
And then at 2 o'clock is the 13 to 17 group.
Okay.
So they kind of have, they have different interests and stuff and different paces. She's going to do those 2 workshops this Saturday and again in December. Free workshops.
Nice.
So your kids can try them out, and if they really like what they get, what they get in there, she's going to start a series class in January at Flying Pig, and we're going to have those on Saturdays, probably on Saturdays, maybe on Sundays, and see how that goes for everybody, because people bang on my door all the time saying my kids, my nephew, somebody wants to do improv, and I go, I'm so sorry. I am not your person, but Charla is, and I'm really excited. She runs United Comedy Academy company and everything, but she is willing to do them at Flying Pig Improv for right now, and I'm excited and delighted about that.
That's good exposure for both of you.
Yeah. And then in February, I know this is beyond the holidays and nobody's thinking this far ahead, but we're bringing back, or we're lucky enough to have back, a gentleman named Michael Gottlieb, who is a musical director at Washington Improv Theater, so in D.C., and he's a dandy pianist and musical director, and he's going to do some workshops with us on musical improv. And then we'll do some musical improv shows.
Okay.
So that'll be exciting. We did it last year for a little tiny bit, or throughout this year a little tiny bit, and we're trying to, it's hard to do without a pianist. And and Michael comes to visit Wichita for a couple of weeks every year, and so we grab him up when we can and do musical improv that way.
Hey, we got something for you.
Yeah. And then a special guest is coming to us on December the 5th, so that's a Saturday night. His name is John Fennell. He's a comedian and he came here at full set, but he's coming back on the 5th, and he's going to do the half hour from 7:30 to 8 o'clock on Saturday night. Before our improv show, and he's going to do a half-hour set there, and it's just a bonus. So you come at 7:30, pay a regular $15 for the improv show, but you're going to get a bonus John Fennell, and he's funny. He's funny and sweet, and but I just love having him here, and it kind of opens us up for a little stand-up comedy, too.
Yeah. And I'm a big believer in comedy and wearing my mic. I can't believe they hadn't said something to me already. Anyway, no, I'm a big believer in stand-up comedy. I really enjoy it. And a lot of times on YouTube, they've got that dry bar comedy. And I go on there a lot of times and listen to it while I'm working. And it just helps relieve all my stress because it just keeps me busy laughing.
Yeah. I'm lucky enough to get to judge Wichita's Funniest Person competition a week from 9th, I think. I'm really excited about that. It'll be my 3rd year as a judge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You got to please the old lady. So.
You're not that hard to please.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty easygoing, but I do have, like it's not just what happens on stage, but if I'm watching you from the minute you come through the door. Yeah. I think there has a lot to do with professionalism and being a person that people want to work with and all of that. And so don't ever believe that it's only what you bring on stage. It's who you are as a whole person. You bring your goodness, and that will count a lot in your favor. So I'm just giving you a hint. If you're in that contest, be a decent human being.
A friend of mine one time went to an open mic night, and this was years ago, and there was another person in the open mic night, and a bunch of them were sitting backstage, and they were talking about their routines. And this one guy said, I don't need a stupid routine. Well, he bombed. He bombed really badly. At the back door to him, I'll bet you wish you had a routine now.
That's true. That is so true. Oh, practice. Hey, I just want to make a plug for gift certificates for the holidays. You can give your friends the gift of laughter and freedom. And if you come to Flying Pig, your first improv drop-in class on Saturday mornings at 11 o'clock is free.
Nice.
Yeah, come in here, try it out, see what you got.
Yeah.
There's no expectation here. I'm not expecting you to become an improv entertainer. Just come and play and loosen up and flail your arms about.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Jessie, it's always a pleasure having you
I
here.
appreciate it. Thank you, Sharon.
Thanks for joining us.
Okay.